Hey guys, my name's Luke. This is my first Company of Heroes video on my channel. As you can see on my channel, I do a lot of Age of Empires videos. Today I'll be using the British and I'll be versing an expert Wehrmacht. Obviously they're Germans. And I'll be playing on the map Gilroy's Harbour. Anyway, so throughout my Company of Heroes videos, if you've got any questions, you can let me know, or if you want to organize a game, also let me know. The first thing you do is get 2 units of Marines and a Lieutenant, and use the tactical map to get objectives and press shift to take multiple objectives. This means they can do their job without you worrying about what they're doing. Take Royal Marines, Royal Commando support, because they're quite fast, and also they're a good follow-up action when you rush. Now those two, secured resourcing and speed governors, you don't need any of them when you're rushing. That's just a waste of resources. However, if you're going to sit back, use it. SAS forward command glider, they're very useful. Always take them when you rush, but it's always important to pick a spot that's not going to be attacked by the Germans. So almost grab that munitions point. Rifle grenades I wouldn't recommend unless you're going to sit back. Bren guns are always the way to go as soon as you can afford them. But you know, Royal Marines in general are very good with rifles. Obviously I'm using the Eastern Front mod as part of the game. And this Royal Marines update only came out a couple of weeks ago.
Ready for action. Listen up, you fucking wankers.
And also I love the way the British talk in this game. Because they swear, they call each other nasty words. I don't think I'll swear in my videos. I think the language will be civilized. I'll let the British do the swearing for me. So make sure you steal that fuel point. It's important that you control the territory that the SAS glider is going to be in, because or else it can't land. So you'll see I'm starting to form my force up here. Now, I am playing on expert, so the Germans do sit back a little bit, which is kind of ominous because they do get lots and lots of guys. I've got my Lieutenant ready, and SAS forward command gliders do cost a bit, but they're well worth it. 220 manpower and 40 fuel. Alright, so got that fuel point. Alright, my Lieutenant's on his way. Always make sure you attach the Lieutenant to a unit, simply because you can make the most out of your mobility bonuses, and also it means you're more accurate and you're tougher. Get my SAS glider, pop it in there, and try not to land it on too much terrain, or else, yes, it does hurt it quite a lot. Trying to get it on open ground is quite important. Although you can land on terrain, it's just that a couple of rifle shots will probably finish you off. Never push too early. If you push too early with a weak force, the risk you can run is they'll repel you, and then you'll be descending in little tiny squads. It's always important to hit them hard with a small to medium force. And get my Bren gun there. And SAS Raiders, they've got 3 Thompson machine guns and 1 Piat, and they do 7 against infantry, so you are going to destroy everything you come into contact with. And forward we go. And watch the way I move my infantry around as well. Not so much in the opening firefight, but once I destroy these troops here, I space them out. Make sure always take out MG42s as fast as you can, because they can suppress you. If you do find that they've taken defensive doctrine, where they got MG42s in every building, or they've got a bunker with an MG42, use your Lieutenant's heroic charge if you want to break suppression. But also, the sniper there, take the sniper out straight away. And Bren gun's good for that. And send my other unit SAS up there. Up we go. Now you'll notice I start spacing my guys out. 1 behind the barrier and 1 into where the big piles of wood are. And what that does, it gives you a good field of fire, but also when they come out, it negates any cover they might get. And it looks cool. And this is pretty cool. And that's called synchronized shooting. Pioneers, they're very bad in combat, but they can also build bunkers and they can repair things. They can also get those Noble Flamers, I'm not really sure what they're called. They're not very good. They're good against the Americans and they're really good against the Russians. Not so good against the British, because the British can jump out of the way or they'll get hit and not take much damage. And you see how fast a unit of Volks Grenadiers dies? All British infantry start out as elite infantry, which is veterancy level 3. But what happens is when you get enough kills, rather than getting veterancy levels, you get command points. So, for instance, I think it takes about 20 kills to get 1 command point, which is really good. It just means the British are the most elite in the game. So you can go head to head with any German troops, whether it's stormtroopers or with Panzer Elite. There's a unit that you can get when you take Luftwaffe tactics, Volkschieben, I think that's what they were called, but they're really elite as well, but you can go head to head with them any day. The reason I take SAS over lots and lots of Marines is simply because you want the Pits to blow up buildings, and also if they get any armored cars or half tracks, you can take them out in 2 or 3 shots. Almost got enough command points to be able to get a Commando Glider. There we are. I get my Commando Glider. It costs 560, I think, for a Commando Glider, so it's quite expensive, but they are worth it. There we are, 2 Pioneers, with 1 with the Flamer. And this tactic works online as well. I've got to level 6 quite quickly. Not only using this tactic, but using Royal Artillery as well. But this is one of the funnest tactics you can do using the British. And it works. You can do the similar thing with the Americans. In a couple of days, I'll be doing a video with me using the Americans. I'm doing a rush. So that should be quite interesting. Right, there's a certain point in Company Heroes when you get the Germans to a certain point where they can't actually continue. They're just really there. And you see I grabbed those 3 units of Marines, go around the side, flank this Pioneer, so you can stop building the Wehrmacht quarters. Stop and crack. Down you go. It's quite important to take them out as well, because the less buildings you have to worry about, the better. There's a unit of Volks Grenadiers stealing one of my fuel points. Doesn't really matter. I just leave them. If they want to come back later on, they can. Because they'll die horribly, I might add. So really 4 units of SAS and 3 units of Marines. Obviously with your Lieutenant, is quite enough to take them out. Okay, so I've almost got enough resources for my glider. And down we come. Perfect spot to land it. And commandos are very, very good. And it costs 50 munitions to place their charges. Obviously you want to place it onto like bunkers, or if you really want to blow up a building fast, it'll take, unless it's a very big building, it'll blow it up in one hit. And you can never lay the charges on big buildings, command post, and always get out of blast radius, because if you're inside that blast radius you'll die. Anyway, I hope you've liked this video. That's how you rush with the British on Expert. And there, 42 kills to 0 deaths. That is very, very good. If you've got any questions or you like my video, ask me and subscribe.